Okay, so The Last of Us Episode 3. So The Last of Us Episode 3 follows Bill and Frank mainly throughout the entire episode. And this might be one of the biggest deviation from the original game in the entire show so far. But it was absolutely worth it. I love this. I love this episode. This show don't miss. This show just doesn't miss at all. I love this episode from beginning to end. We open the episode and we follow Joel and Ellie for about a couple minutes, like 5-10 minutes. And I really like that scene where they were walking and they saw that plane crash, that plane that was destroyed on the field. And Ellie asks Joel, did you ever fly in one of those? And Joel was like, yeah, but it was horrible. You paid $16 for a sandwich. And Ellie was, dude, you flew. You were in the air. You were up there. And it puts things into perspective when we complain about mundane things where in reality we're doing this miraculous feat of flying. It was a really cool scene. I like that little interaction they had there. After that, we jump back in time and we follow Bill from the beginning of the outbreak. And Nick Offerman, I was really excited to see what Nick Offerman did with that role because Bill was one of the most interesting characters in the Last of Us game. And I genuinely felt that he nailed the character, like 100%. But he gave him more heart. He gave Bill a little bit more. He wasn't as big of an asshole as he was in the games. He actually had heart, but you could still see he would shoot you in the face if you crossed him. I really like that they made him a doomsday prepper. Like he was ready for the shit to hit the fan. He had guns, supplies, he had everything. And when they evacuated the place, that's when he went out and just appropriated the entire town. And that is something that I wondered in the game, like how did this one guy just take over this entire place? And the show gives a very convincing answer to that. Then as time goes on, Bill meets Frank and the episode turns into a beautiful love story between these two guys. It's amazing what they did with this. It was really lovely to see these two guys spend their last years together. And I really love that they took that and just ran with it the entire episode because it gave them time to breathe. It gave them time to linger in those moments, and it was genuinely lovely. And they really they got me. They really made me believe that they were gonna kill Bill off. They did a double bluff. They made me think Bill was gonna die at that shootout, then he didn't die, and then Frank was gonna die, and then they both died at the end. And when Joel goes to the town with Ellie, they find a note, and there was like a version of the note that Joel finds in the game. I really love this episode, guys, and I love what they did, but I still wish Ellie could have interacted with Bill, because those back and forth they had in the game were just hilarious. And I guess we're not gonna get that scene in the car where Ellie's looking at the porn magazine. There's something I keep noticing about Ellie's performance, and that is that I really like Bella Ramsey as Ellie, and this version of Ellie is a bit meaner than the original from the game. The game's version of Ellie is kind of softer. She isn't as sarcastic as in the show, but this world is gonna toughen a kid up real quick. So I get it. I get why they went the little tougher, meaner route. This episode was absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, guys. I'm loving this show. I'm loving this show. I'm running out of ways to praise it. I mean, it's crazy how good it is. These have been my thoughts on episode 3 of The Last of Us. Have you guys seen it? If you have, please let me know down in the comment below. Remember to follow me at caffeine.prince98 on Instagram and on TikTok at NJ Ultra Flick Show. I don't have Twitter because I hate it, and Facebook is for the memes. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.